Christian Coleman shocking setback inside the European Diamond League upset. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Sha'Carri Richardson arrested on domestic violence assault charge against boyfriend Christian Coleman. On July 27, 2025, explosive news rippled through the athletics world and beyond. Sha'Carri Richardson, reigning 100-meter world champion, was arrested at Seattle-Tacoma International Airport on a fourth-degree domestic violence assault charge involving her boyfriend and fellow sprint star, Christian Coleman. The incident, unfolding amid rising tensions before the U.S. Track and Field Championships, redefined the sporting narrative, thrusting Richardson into the spotlight for reasons far removed from her blazing track speed and complexity: surveillance footage, personal turmoil, public scrutiny, heartfelt apologies, and a reckoning with personal growth. This feature unpacks each chapter of that narrative, detailing events, reactions, context, and what's next for both athletes. The incident reportedly began as Richardson and Coleman were navigating the TSA checkpoint when a verbal altercation escalated. According to multiple police records and surveillance footage reviewed by authorities, Richardson first grabbed Coleman's backpack and yanked it away. She then continued to block his path and aggressively bumped into him, at one point pushing him into a column or wall. Video appears to show her throwing what TSA identified as headphones at him. Officer Paul Chung of the Port of Seattle Police Department, summarizing the event, recounted that Coleman attempted to disentangle himself, but Richardson continued to bump into him and shoved him hard enough that it sent him crashing into a nearby column. The officer noted the probable cause was sufficient to make the arrest under Washington state's zero-discretion domestic violence law, which mandates immediate arrest within 4 hours of witnessing or reviewing such behavior. Richardson was arrested that evening at roughly 6:54 p.m. and booked into the South Correctional Entity, SCORE, in Des Moines, Washington. She stayed in custody for approximately 19 hours, being released by court on significantly. Despite the altercation, Christian Coleman opted not to press charges, stating he declined to be a victim. His refusal to officially pursue the case ultimately led to its clearance. Organizations were quick to respond. USA Track and Field, USATF, acknowledged awareness of the incident but declined to comment on the specifics. Despite the chaos, Coleman offered profound personal support. To reporters, he said, "For me personally, I feel like it was a sucky situation all around. She has things that she needs to work on for herself, of course. So do I, so do you, so does everybody. I'm the type of guy who's in the business of extending grace and mercy and love. She's one of one." On August 12th to 13th, Richardson broke her silence with a video and written statement on Instagram. In her video, she spoke of self-reflection, accountability, and refusing to flee from difficulties. She vowed to seek help, grow, and heal. She added, "I want to be more, not just for myself, for my family, my fans. I refuse to run away. Everything on the other side is greater, but you gotta go through in order to get there." Her written apology read, in all caps, "I love him, and to him I can't apologize enough. To Christian, I love you, and I am so sorry." She cited past trauma, describing how Coleman helped her understand unconditional love, and she condemned her own actions as misdirected. Despite the incident, Richardson competed in the preliminary heats of the women's 100 meters on July 31st, clocking 11.07 seconds. However, she withdrew from the semifinals. She later attempted the 200m but failed to advance to the finals. Since she is a reigning world champion in the 100m Budapest 2023, she remains automatically qualified for the upcoming World Championships in Tokyo. Coleman, for his part, performed strongly, advancing through his heats, ultimately finishing 5th in the 100-meter final and also competing in the 200m. This incident adds to a pattern of public scrutiny for Richardson. In 2021, she missed the Tokyo Olympics due to a positive marijuana test, highlighting a journey marked by talent, resilience, and turbulence. Born March 25, 2000, in Dallas, Texas, Richardson first captured global attention at LSU, breaking the collegiate 100-meter record in 2019. She clocked 10.72 seconds in April 2021, making her one of the fastest women in history. Known for her bold hair colors, long nails, tattoos, and unapologetic style, She became a cultural icon beyond the track. Richardson and Coleman went public with their relationship in February 2025, though they've reportedly been dating for 2 years. Both athletes are high-profile sprinters. Richardson, Olympic silver and world champion. Coleman, a former world champion and multimedalist. In Washington state, fourth-degree domestic violence assault is the least severe level, typically a gross misdemeanor. However, the state's mandatory arrest policy in domestic violence cases means officers must act even if the alleged victim declines involvement. This explains Richardson's arrest despite Coleman's refusal to cooperate. The incident has sparked broader conversations. Richardson's actions, apology, and intention to seek help resonate with many wrestling with their own struggles. Coleman's grace and public forgiveness have added emotional depth, highlighting themes of empathy, mental health, and redemption amid high-stakes public life. World Championships in Tokyo 2025. Richardson's spot in the 100m is secure. Her performance will be closely watched amid global scrutiny. Public image and mental health. Her commitment to self-reflection and professional help marks a pivotal moment, potentially deepening her bond with fans while rebuilding trust. Broader role. She may emerge, post-incident, as a complex figure, a champion confronting personal challenges and growth. Continues competing at elite levels, including at Eugene's Nationals and upcoming global meets. His supportive stance fuels discussion around masculinity, vulnerability, and solidarity in high-pressure relationships. Sha'Carri Richardson's July 27th arrest was not just a headline, it was a crossroads. It challenged a world enamored with her speed and style to acknowledge the deeply human realities behind the medals and headlines. It laid bare the complexities of relationships, the weight of personal trauma, and the power of public redemption. As she moves forward, Richardson faces a choice: retreat into silence or confront this moment as a crucible for growth. So far, her message of accountability, of seeking help, of facing consequences, speaks to a woman determined to chart a course forward with integrity and authenticity. No matter how she performs on the track, this moment may define her more enduringly than any sprint time, as a champion not just at the finish line, but a personal reckoning and resilience. Thanks for watching.